Hey, this is Juan Atkins, and I am at Batufar, and I'm with Intruder TV. Hello, and for Batufar's 14th birthday, and we're gonna get ready to have a birthday cake with candles and the whole birthday celebration. I have my label is we relaunched last year, Metroplex. I have a few releases coming up this year. Metroplex 40 is on the slate right now. That should be out within the next month. Then we actually have a French artist that's coming out on Metroplex.
A French artist?
Yeah, his name is Ben. I forgot Ben's last name, but he's coming out.
Okay.
French guy. So we're gonna have a French release on Metroplex.
Are there some other artists you already know about?
Yeah. I mean, I can't. I'm not gonna run down the whole roster right now,
okay.
But just keep your eyes open and ears.
Okay. Yesterday we spoke about Mark Erasmus. You don't want to speak about it, or?
That's gonna be the next release.
Okay. So. Okay.
You said Mark, right? Ernestus, yeah. That's gonna be M040, and all I can tell you is the name of the track is called The Dark Side. Yeah.
Okay. With Mark Erasmus, yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you stop Metroplex releasing? Was it a question of costs, or you didn't have the time to handle that?
It was no particular reason.
No
particular reason. Sometimes you don't do something. A couple of months go past, and before you know, a year is going past. Then before you know, 2 or 3 years going past. So there was no particular decision to say no, we're not going to do music. I mean, and at the same token, a lot of people say, "Oh, well, you stopped." I was still making music during the time, even though it may not have been on Metroplex. I was still releasing music, so
And so, why are you relaunching it now? There's no particular reason why you stopped, but is there a particular reason why you relaunching?
Well, because I want to put out other artists. I want to work with other artists, and before Metroplex was mainly just for my releases, although it seemed like it was maybe a bigger label, but if you really look, it was only my music. So the reason to kind of relaunch things is because I constantly get, I hear good, like I said, there's more people making music now, so it would be, smart or wise for me to release some of this music. I provide an outlet for some of these new artists.
About your music, I cannot avoid to speak about the fact that you made the first proto techno track, 82, with Clear Cybertron.
Right.
What was at that time the context of making this track, the influences, or how did it happen?
Well, I mean, actually, my first track was called Alleys of Your Mind, which came out in '81. That was 2 records before Clear. I mean, of course, I grew up listening to funk music, and so that was definitely a strong influence. But I always wanted to just make music. I always wanted to make records. So it was no, nothing that that just. It was no real plan, It just happened.
It just happened.
Yeah.
And it's still the same for you when you're producing now. It just happens with no plan, no concept.
It's no real plan. I mean, there is I guess you could say a subconscious plan, where you think of a direction, or you think of somewhere you want to go, but you never know how it's going to end up when you actually get there. you know, and that's the way the whole ride has been. I mean, it's like, and that would, if I knew everything that was going to happen, it would take all of the fun out of everything, you know. So a lot, you know. I don't try to know everything. I don't try to make a plan or formula for everything, because you know, it's no fun like that. You know, I just do what I feel when it comes out. You know, I'm not looking to make a house record, a techno record, a jazz record, a blues record. You know, I'm just making what I like. You know.
And when you're working as a Model 500,
Yeah.
so now it's Razor as a group with Mad Mike, Mark Taylor, and DJ Scourge.
Yeah.
How does it happen? You're making some studio session for of you, or it's on remote way? Where you
No, I'm usually the music is still I do on my own. I just use them for live shows.
It's for live shows.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I want other musicians playing the parts, but usually when I'm in the studio, it's myself. But you know, on this next Model 500 album, there may be a couple of collaborations I may have with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So collaboration. So being all together in studio for a session for 2 days.
Well, you know, now, if you know, nowadays there is no actual studio. You know what I'm saying? You have a laptop, you have maybe a keyboard controller, and we can be anywhere across the world and put parts on the track. So that's how we do it.
And when you speak about computer, now you're still working with machines now with a
I work, you know, I mean, I still push the envelope as far as technology. I mean, you know, so I do use the latest technology, but I know how to use the old gear, and from time to time I still use it, you know.
And for the future, are there some new sounds you are especially receptive now? I don't know, new sounds or all the sounds as down tempo one, or maybe dubstep, UK garage. Are you receptive to this kind of a new?
Oh yes, I listen. I listen to everything. I like all styles of music, you know. So, you know.
And do you try sometimes in studio to make something like this?
I've worked with some jungle drum and bass artists before. You know, I've touched on things, different things. That's not always just straight disco, 4 on the floor tracks. You know.
And you got around 10 monikers.
Not that many.
Huh?
Not that.
Yeah,
many.
yeah, it's 10. I watch on Discord and.
I mean, I've done things. I've released things under different names, but I haven't really stuck to most of them. Model 500 and Infinity is my main things. Yeah. Well, actually, I may I may do something with this next Metroplex release. It might be a surprise. I don't know which I'm going to use yet, but yeah.